Thanks. Welcome back to BioShock. So, I don't know, my last video where I entered Fort Frolic was kind of muted because I'm having mic issues. So, I'm hoping this one isn't the same way. My remote says I'm not muted, but I don't know because it was saying I wasn't muted last time. Sorry for the ramble. I'm trying to get as much as I can done this episode because I have somewhere to be tonight. So I'm trying my hardest. Um, I don't exactly remember where I left off though. So, Eve's Garden and Poseidon's Plaza. Why is it all in Poseidon's Plaza, dude? I just gotta find Eve's Garden. Alright, I do love making the big daddies fight each other, but I'm not doing that this time. So this time I'm focusing solely on what I need to do. Surprise, game of chances.
I'm really crawling from you alone.
I hear a big daddy. I can't waste ammo like that, though.
Leave me alone!
Oh. Where's the big daddy at? Y'all are really pissing me off. I'm not trying to fight with the big daddy. I'm just trying to fight y'all. But if I have to, I will fight the big daddy. Pharaoh's Fortune. I need Eve's Garden. That's the surprise. There you are. I'm not focused on getting Eve right now. Or Adam. Alright, let's go. Just
well, if it isn't almost Andrew Ryan. Come here, tiger.
What? Did I just walk in on something I shouldn't have? So that's here. I don't need to go in there.
Welcome to the circus. Welcome.
So, you have a plot picked out yet? Darling, just close your eyes. I hope it's over quickly.
So that's useless. Alright, bet. I love this game is pretty much like I collect everything that I can possibly can. So this game is literally gonna make me a fucking alcoholic.
I thought you had forgotten about poor Jasmine, but I'm so glad you didn't. I'm sorry, Mr. Ryan. I didn't know. I didn't know Fontaine had something to do with it. What are you doing? No, no, don't, please. I loved you. Don't, please, no, no!
I thought something was gonna be behind. Oh, okay. I thought something was gonna be behind. Whoa.
Dr. Tannenbaum promised me it wasn't gonna be a real pregnancy. They just take the egg out once Mr. Ryan and I had. Oh, I needed the money so bad. But I know Mr. Ryan's gonna suss it out. Gonna know I wasn't being careful. Gonna know I sold the. Mr. Ryan's gonna be so mad at me.
Oh shit. Damn.
How about some fucking service around here? Maybe I'll just, things. Fuck you! What is he? Motherfucker!
So I gotta chase this man down? Bro, what? I don't wanna. Burn, bitch, burn!
He was a lout,
Thank you.
but he was vigorous. Get the photo before it completely dries up.
Thank you.
Atlas is a friend of the parasite. Don't be a friend.
I can control myself! I can't!
I do want to get that little girl's Adam though. The sister. But I just don't have the means to fight right now. Completed Cohen's masterpiece. The player has completed Sander Cohen's great masterpiece. Golly.
Is accomplished!
Can I kill you? I don't trust you. You are sick as fuck. Like, you are one sick fucker. Wait, he took off his mask and I missed it.
My God. My God. It's beautiful.
I do love how it
You'll find
doesn't.
your path to Ryan is now clear. Tell him Sander said hello. Oh, yes, you may avail yourself of one of my lesser works as a token of our time together. If you had become my one and true disciple, You might have been worthy of seeing inside the box of my most private news. But who knows if that man is yet even born. Now, go.
I get it.
What happened to you? I've been trying to raise you for a dog's age. Never mind. Would you kindly leg it over to the spear and get on down to Hephaestus? It's time to settle up with Ryan.
Hephaestus.
Go.
Huh. I kinda wanna kill him. Give me 1 second. Alright, so I texted someone who knows a lot about the game, and Cohen lives for now. I got a shit ton of med kits and Eve hypos, but no ammo. Like, what the fuck is this? I need ammo, dude. I need a lot of ammo. Oh, this is the same place from earlier. Holy shit. Alright. So now I make my way to... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know, I kind of... I don't have enough ammo to go attack the Big Daddies. I'm not prepared for that. I'm still learning the game, so I still need to, like, find out the best course of action for most of these things. Like, what's the best way to get money to buy ammo? Like, I need to figure out a lot of stuff.
Watch yourself. Ryan's stirring. We best keep to our knitting. It's time to either run the table or go home empty. Ryan's got the genetic key to Rapture. We get that from him, and we get out of this hellhole. We don't, then you and I will go. Welcome to the circus of value. Now, would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch? It's time to finish this.
Would you kindly?
I see Cohen's lost his touch, if you knew him when. When he used to believe in the work, the struggle. Now, he rots in that Neverland, waiting for someone to come and tell him he's still got it. I suppose that's why he let you live.
Yo, chill out! What the fuck?
You can taste it, can't you? Andrew Ryan.
Napalm. I don't really need napalm. What I need is fucking shotgun ammo that I don't have, damn it! Holy shit! Alright.
Welcome to the circus of value.
I don't need it. Maybe I should hack one of those.
I spent the afternoon trying to get as close to Ryan's gate as possible without making a spectacle of myself. He's got it shielded 6 ways till Easter. There's no way into that base. All I got for my trouble was the hairy eyeball from Ryan's splicer mates. That's the reward you get for trying to outsmart
That
the
was
best
even
electrical
useful.
engineer of our generation.
Light shineth even.
What? Oh my god! Bro! I hate those things. The fucking spider slicers are pissing me off.
Run to your devil! I'm sure he will help you!
Who do you consider as my devil? Golly. Shit's fucking terrifying when they come out of nowhere. I swear it scares me every time because they'll just pop up out of nowhere like, hiya, bitch. Oh, Eve Hypo. Thank you. Alright, so I gotta go that way. Can I invent Booze Hound? Huh. Shit! That was useless. I am gonna take that though. Ammo inventor. Oh, I've invented all ammos? Oh. Alright. Well, that's cool.
A worm looks up and sees the face of God. But look around. It's a regular convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers,
Hephaestus
people
core.
who loved them. They got married, fucked their wives. What makes you think you're any different? I haven't
Because I
chosen
can
the
do this.
spot on the wall. Let me know if you have a preference.
What is this?
I had to go jungle style with that filthy ape for 3 weeks, but he finally spilled the beans on how to get to Andrew Ryan. Generate a sympathetic overload in harmonic core number 3. That's simple. Now all I gotta do is figure out what the hell a sympathetic overload is, and for that matter, a harmonic core number 3. Piece of cake for an electrical engineer. Too bad I designed ladies' shoes. Gonna go see the grease monkeys left alive in heat loss monitoring. See what I can shake out of their trees.
Like all parasites who ever tried to walk in stolen shoes. I'd explain the science that renders what you're trying to do impossible, but that would be like playing Mozart for a tree frog.
What is that?
You don't know what it's like. I can reach you.
Can't you hear the breath returning to her lungs? The shops reopening, the schools humming with the thoughts of young minds. My city will live. My city will thrive. When that day comes, we'll use you to...
I like that. No, I like that. I thought I was about to rise up for a second.
Ignore the lies of Atlas and his parasites. Rapture is on the rise.
Give her back, you! Jesus loves me, this I know. Take more. Find a time on your bed!
Oh shit, I might have fucked up. Holy shit! Holy shit! It's one tap. It's one tap. I can take the atom from the sister. Let me just go ahead and get the atom real quick. I'm getting better at killing them.
Slave monster, I can see you!
The little ones have never had anyone to look to, except to me, and I am not much to speak of. You give them hope. And for this, I am grateful. I'll send something to demonstrate that gratitude.
I'm sorry, Father. I'll do what you say. I'll do what you say.
What is this?
I will execute judgment.
That scared the hell out of me. Why did that scare me so much? So if I... He's about to die anyway, it's fine. I wonder where that Big Daddy is for that sister. Oh, I missed this.
Even miles
Strikes me that Fontaine wasn't overly inconvenienced by his own demise. On New Year's Eve, these wretched splicers come streaming out of the poorhouses and stormed the proverbial barricades. The dead rot in the streets. Johnny and Jamie Citizen are lined up around the block for plasmids. Anything to help fend off the rabble.
little ones to his people. They are weak, but
Do you guys have any idea there's a war on? If you don't follow proper maintenance on those big daddies, they burn through those R-34s like them Eve's apple berries go through penicillin. I've got Atlas's goons hitting us non-stop and 2 dead mechanics just this week. We need to control costs. If I wanted to deal with amateurs, I would have stayed on dry land.
Strikes me that Fontaine wasn't overly inconvenienced by his own demise. On New Year's Eve, these wretched splicers come streaming out of the poorhouses and stormed the proverbial barricades.
Didn't we just hear this?
The dead rot in the streets. And Johnny and Jamie Citizen are lined up around the block for plasmids. Anything to help fend off the rabble.
Do any of y'all... I don't like that. I don't like that. Nah, that's fucking creepy. I don't like that shit. What the fuck? Bro, that's some horror game type shit. Nah. Nah, this is not... I didn't think this was a fucking horror game, dude. I didn't think this was a horror game. But there's been so many fucking jump scares in this game. It's insane. What is this way? I haven't explored this yet. Alright, oh shit, it's just a shortcut. Maybe? Maybe not. Hello? Oh!
Jesus loves me.
Ooh, ooh, combat. Health upgrade. Eve upgrade.
I know the Bible tells me so. Little ones to his belong.
Me, an assassin. That's rich. I could have gone along, I suppose. Spliced up. Forgot. I believed in this place. I believed in Ryan. But when it got hard, Ryan didn't believe in rapture. Didn't believe in the Great Chain. He believed in power. And now this place is busto. And my girl is... gone. Worse than gone. One of those... things. So am I an assassin? Well, only one way to find out.
Hold it! I send you plague!
Shit. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Not what I tried to do.
Father, why have you forsaken me? Serve all his commandments.
I'm not playing this game.
Imagine the will it took to create a place like this. And what have you built?
Where were you to help?
And loot, break. You're not a man. You're just a termite at the side.
Let me tell you something about keepers and all them university types. They're so smart, except when they ain't. I put a couple of drinks in him last week, and before I could say boo, he's telling me he's got the code to his office key.
Big Daddy, it's all you.
Australia Day. Now's every week I slip in real gentle and nick a buck or two from the tail.
And that's why I don't need ammo.
Ain't about to tell him. Seems like there's all kind of crazy stuff back there. Maybe one day I'll get more ambitious.
Did I just use his own partner against him? Are you fucking serious?
Thy will be done.
I didn't recognize the twist. You shocked me. Stacked like Sally and dressed to the nines. She's playing her cards pretty close to the vest, but you ain't gotta be no college job to see that she's into so bad China. She was asking about magnetic locks and some such.
Huh?
I played it
Oh,
but she took
I see.
after she showed me round.
I thought the Big Daddy just tried attacking me. I'm like, you're on my side, dude. What are you doing?
Rapture's gone to hell. But
Oh wait,
sometimes
I wasn't
the
even
great
paying
shit
attention to what
still
it
cuts
said.
you a break.
Alright, so go to Kiva's workshops. Hi, little girl. I'm gonna collect your Eve whenever I have enough to. Right now, I don't. Yeah, right now I need
Before
more.
the final rat has eaten the last gram of you, Rapture will have returned. I will lead a parade. Who was that, they'll say, as they point to the sad shape hanging on my wall. Who was that?
Alright, so... I don't need this. Alright, so... I'll take that. Wait. Okay, for a longer time. Alright.
Observe light shine his commandments here in the work.
Come on. Come on. I wasn't going to, but I have to. It's so funny to watch. It's so funny to watch. Yeah, I'm not really helping any. I'm really trying to make sure that mine wins, because if I don't, I'm fucked. I'll be cooked. Alright, this just got very annoying. Very quick. He's bleeding! I didn't know they bleed! No! Why did you just attack me? Bro, I didn't do shit to you. I didn't once attack your ass. Come on. Why are you like this? Nah, you're fucked now. Nah, you're fucked now. I don't care. I don't care, you're fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked. How? You didn't even touch me! You were facing the other way. How the fuck could you have touched me? You're a new one! Nope! You're a new one! Search him. I fucked. I fucked. I didn't know he was a new one. I thought he was the same one. Give me your Adam. I have no plasmid. I have no fucking plasmid. Hold on. I have no Eve. This isn't fair. This isn't gonna go well. Where's the Big Daddy at? I think he went this way.
Who's ready by Mr. B?
Brian's spices are dragging the young woman off right now. I'm certain she's one of Brian's spies sent to fill me out. I think she is. If I'm wrong, then there's some drama in the Brian's bloody tree. Right now, let's be right. The device is almost finished. I can't get stopped now, I can't.
Let me tell you something about keyboards and all them university types. They're so smart, except when they eat. I put a couple of drinks in him last week, and before I could say boo, he's telling me he's got the code to his office keyed to the date of Australia Day. Now's every weeks I slip in real gentle and nick a buck or two from the till. The Aussie never notices, and I ain't about to tell him. Seems like there's all kind of crazy stuff back there. Maybe one day I'll get more ambitious.
The basic casing is ready. I've got one charge of nitroglycerin in my office.
Wait,
that
I
will
don't
serve
know
as the
what I
catalyst.
just picked up.
Now I need a 4R34 lead shield.
Oh, this is another one. Alright, bet, let's go.
From the moment you boot up BioShock, you can feel the story grab hold of you. A plane crashes at sea, a mysterious lighthouse, a sprawling city beneath the ocean. Hooking the player from the first touch without overwhelming him with convoluted RPG mechanics was key to the success of the game and the skillful ramping up of BioShock's legendary gameplay.
This game has literally lasted years. Like, I think it started on PlayStation 4. Or no, I think it started on PlayStation 2.
BioShock
I'm
has
pretty
an
sure.
amazing opening sequence that I can't imagine the game without it, with the plane and sort of the crash. But I understand that didn't come online until like the very end of development. Sean, is that true?
We had a couple of really depressing playtests. We had built all these systems. We thought we were doing a good job of like giving basically people a playground to play with and things to do. And when we had a playtest, we didn't realize how bad of a job we were doing in exposing those systems to the player, because we were so in these systems and in our own heads, we had no idea that we just weren't facing them towards the player at all. So after that playtest, we took a long, cold look at what we were doing and realized that we had to introduce we were confident enough in the systems that they were going to be fun and meaningful to the player, but we really had to think about how we were going to introduce these systems to the player, and in such a way that they understand why the systems were there. Like, you can't ship a README file with the game and expect people to read it. Like, it has to be part of the experience. So the challenge is, how do you introduce people to these systems, but do it in such a way that it fits within the narrative? So we had to integrate all of these things into the story cleanly so that the player felt like it was one smooth experience. And
I think that's why the commentaries are in here.
Yeah, the 1-2 punch that came out of that.
The plane sequence at the beginning, I heard a story that like a programmer put that together in like a day or two, and it was a very last minute thing, right?
So we had done a focus test, and we had it was one of the most depressing experiences of my life, because we were very close to being finished, and it was basically giving people what essentially became the demo, and people played it, and it was in Boston, and we were sort of behind these glass windows, all these sort of Boston guys, and like, this is a wicked piece of shit. They hated it, and they were making fun of it, and they were saying, it's like watching some guys and dolls getting, beating each other up, and it's the stupidest thing they've ever seen. And we thought we were in pretty good shape at that point. And I remember the focus test guy was like sort of like a doctor giving me the bad news. You know, sorry, Ken, you better get your affairs in order.
Right.
And we all came into work the next day, and we were like, what are we going to do? And we were all pretty depressed, but I think we started talking, and as we talked, we started thinking about what are they saying to us? What are these people saying to us? What we think there's something there. How are they missing it? And we decided that maybe they didn't understand who they were and who their role as a character, who their role in the world was, because the game at that point started with you in the ocean, floating in the ocean after the plane crash. And
the crash still was in the fiction, it just wouldn't show.
You just didn't see it, so you didn't have the voiceover saying, my parents always said I was going to do great things or whatever that. They didn't show the plane crash. We didn't establish a time period. Because the plane is critical to establishing. You're smoking a cigarette. It's very 1960s looking. All that stuff was established. It wasn't established. So we decided we had no time and no money and so we sort of came up with a script. I wrote a line, I think. Nate, one of our artists, recorded the line. Steven and Sean and those guys got to work on building this very simple sequence, which was relatively simple sequence. And then the plane crash actually happens over the BioShock logo we already had. But we wrote a radio play behind that with altitude of the crash. And that, I think, set the emotional, and the people screaming in terror on the plane crash, that set the emotional tenor much better and explained who the player was. And all of a sudden, we released, then I think the next real encounter we had was people playing the demo, public encounter, and all of a sudden it was a very different experience.
No, I remember even back in the day, I think we did a thing on TV where you kind of talked about it, and it was like that night, and I remember that night, like people on the forums were just like going nuts. And even though the game had a lot of press attention, when people finally got to play it and go through that sequence, I just remember there was this mass sort of excitement around it, and then the game shipped only a few weeks after that, right, or a month after that?
A week later, a few days later.
It's amazing, like now, to hear that, like literally like a month before the game came out, like the playing sequence came online or something. I mean, it was that late. Right?
See, I never knew that.
Certification, and all
that.
So
it's like within.
It wasn't far. It wasn't far. It was really last minute, and it was one of those things where like you really shouldn't be putting in content that late. But we felt we were so close to having something good that we just rolled the dice on it, and we worked really hard on it. Like we worked really hard. I remember how much time I spent on just that recorded of altitude. I could still hear the different version of that in my head. We spent so much time on that stuff, and these guys were working on getting the animations right and
the scene.
It's insane how far this game has actually come.
Render it so that we had to do less QA on it.
Right.
There was it wasn't going to be some like weird streaming error or crash error. Wow. It was just like we're just going to show the video. Yeah.
And it's interesting because once you start in the ocean, we had this experience of testing a lot with the water effects and how beautiful Steven's water effects were. People didn't realize they were out of a cutscene at that point. And so they would just sit there and stare. And then they pick up the controller. And they pick up the controller, and all of a sudden they realize they were controlling it. But that, as Sean said, that part of the plane is not actually interactive. It was done in the engine, but we just filmed it.
Now, as people were playing through the game and you were testing it, I'm sure there was debate about, when would you introduce this plasmids, what would the ramp be? Did that change at all, sort of as you got towards the end of development, about like, we're going to give people the gun at this point, or it's like we're going to trigger these plasmids at this point? Like, how did that work?
So, like, we moved guns around. Like, for instance, there was a big debate about, originally you found a gun in the lighthouse, a pistol in the lighthouse.
Oh,
at the very
right
beginning.
there,
And because it's a shooter, right? Like, what the hell? And we had a lot of debates about it, and I feel that it was important that we didn't do that, because the fact that you sort of go through a lot of the experience without having the distraction of a gun is important to getting you immersed in the world. Because when you have all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail, right? But you don't have the hammer, so you just sort of had to take in the world and have that feeling of fear. And like I know when you saw that splicer bounding around on the ceiling, that you couldn't do anything about it, and that had even though that's
those are those moments, right? Like I remember when I played Unreal for the first time, where it's like you're trapped and there's a monster and you can't do it, and the lights go out. It's like that's the moment with the splicer where you're like, I want to do something but I can't, and that evokes an emotion.
I remember we kept, moving where the machine gun appeared around and where various plasmids appeared around. It was a real, it's a real fine-tuning process.
Yeah, and it gave us an opportunity, like especially with the shotgun, to really present the weapons. Like,
Wire stuff to pass the circuit.
Sorry, I don't have time to finish that.
Can of ionic gel, that's the pretty Betty of the mix. Should send the core into compensation mode, push power down the line and trigger the circuit breaker on Ryan's gate. Well, that's the theory. It'll either work like a charm, or blow up half of Rapture. Nothing ventured.
The journal? Ah. So, how do I know what I need?
Come back here! Are you afraid of me, monster?
Monster.
Stop dragging this out and fight me, you bastard!
How do I...
Find a better hiding place, monster. I can see
Alright,
you.
well, I'm gonna What?
She was mine! Are you afraid of me, monster?
Okay, well, I'm in that here, so, yeah. Actually, let me redo this one. Alright, I'm in that here. I have to leave, so have a good one.